morning. So today we're going to go out to the field and do a little bit more practicing. Initially my plan was to get up in the sky, as it is extremely beautiful outside. Here in Indiana it's supposed to get up to 70 degrees. We've had great weather the last couple days, and I finally got my little bit of window in between to go to work. However, due to my newness to the sport and being a beginner, when I looked at the Ryan Carlton that showed the different layers of wind speeds, as I got closer to 1,000 feet, we hit 23 miles per hour. I'm going to post what I saw. Leave in the comments too if that is flyable. I'm still trying to learn what is safe or what is enjoyable for that matter. I found that usually when I stay around the 15 mile per hour mark, I have a pretty good enjoyable time, but I want to know, let me know if that's still something that is doable for the most part. But nonetheless, without that knowledge set, I did not want to take to the skies and get up there and have a really rough time. So instead I decided that today can be just a good day to practice. And as you've seen from some of my other videos, I really enjoy taking my kite out there and being able to practice and get some of those fundamentals down. Also, on a side note, a couple videos ago I posted how I had some issues on my landing where I was pulling too much right brake pressure. Well, the good thing is I fixed that. Talking to Micah Stevens of Lifted PPG and some other friends, I found that that was exactly what I was doing, so I was pulling that pressure. So when I got back out the field, I was able to make sure that when I came in for that landing to pull that pressure evenly, and I had a beautiful landing. So I'll show some clips of that. I also want to thank Ben of Paramotor, North Carolina for reaching out to me when I reached out to him, asking how he carried his selfie stick. I got a couple ideas. One of his is a bag that he does. I also have the ability to clip a little clip to the back of my selfie stick, so similar to like a lightsaber. I can just clip it to my belt, clip it to my front harness. But I did get some really cool shots of me in the air. So with that, I'm going to head out to the field and get some practice in. So a little recap after I got out to the field. The conditions, I think mainly because I was going in a little bit closer to noon, I started experiencing some thermic conditions. And you can see from the video a couple times where the canopy was just really caught by the wind and kind of pulled me off my feet. So I then decided that, hey, it's time to call it quits, because there was a couple times where I really had to use my brake system, really bring everything back down to the ground. But it was fun, it was enjoyable. Like I said, I've always enjoyed getting my wing out there and getting a little bit of practice in. But I also know my limits, and I also know when the wind is not going to be agreeable with me as well. So just a little thing for me to be ready for the next time that I decide to go out to the field is just be ready for those thermic conditions if I'm going out midday as well. And also to be not too proud to call it quits if I feel like the wind is just a little bit too strong for me to be able to practice properly. So with that, that's a quick little update of where I'm at currently, trying to get some practicing in, trying to wait for a good window to be able to take flight again. Right now we got some good weather headed the way. Unfortunately, I have to work, so just kind of having to find the right day that fits my schedule is always going to be the biggest hurdles. So with that, you guys have a great week.